competitor number 5, Chris
What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So one of the biggest bodybuilding shows of the year, Prague Pro Finals is on the way. So let's take a look at the finals. The judges started with the same first call out as yesterday. 6 guys in their lineup: Martin, Chris Bumstead, Sean Carida, Christian Volsky, Horsemdi and Matthias. So there are some incredible bodybuilders in that top 6. But just because Chris Bumstead is such a big name in the industry, it quickly turned into a cbum versus Martin show. Even though I have got to say, Sean Carida looked absolutely amazing tonight. He was so much improved. He was full blown and with that same kind of conditioning that Sean is known for. But again, because of cbum versus Martin show, I'm gonna say he kinda got overlooked. Just like Andrea Presti did, who jumped from all the way from the 4th call out at the prejudging to 2nd call out in the finals. But first, let's talk about the top 3. Because that is what truly mattered here. So Chris Bumstead, Martin-Fitzwater, and Sean Carida. So just as Steve Weinberger does at every single show, when he's the one in the judging panel, he gave all the 3 guys an opportunity to stand in the center stage, in the middle, and do all the 8 mandatories. So let's give Martin the credit where it's due, because as expected, he did come back a lot better than yesterday, a lot harder, and in a much better conditioning. He had way better midsection control. The bag was more separated and more detailed, and he did beat Chris Bumstead tonight in more shots than he did yesterday. And right now, as I am making this video, the results have been announced, and the whole crowd in the arena is absolutely stunned because Chris Bumstead takes 2nd place behind Martin-Fitzwater. Now, do I agree with the decision? I'm gonna say yes I do, because this was an open bodybuilding show after all. And if we take the popularity aspect of Chris Bumstead out of this show, and just look at this show, based on the men's open bodybuilding standards, then Chris was lacking thickness compared to Martin. Both these other guys, Sean and Martin, they just had too much size, too much density over Chris Bumstead. However, I do believe that cbum was probably in the lead after the prejudging. But we have to wait and see the scorecards. Because I think you guys will also agree that cbum clearly looked in the lead after the prejudging. Or possibly, we have been seeing it all wrong all this time. The crowd obviously wanted Chris Bumstead to win the show. And not only because he was a better bodybuilder overall, but because of the immense popularity of this guy. And that can make you kinda biased in favor of Chris Bumstead. Now, I personally think Chris and his team, maybe these guys were also in a shock to see the results because they really thought that cbum is gonna win his men's open bodybuilding debut against a top 4 guy in the world after what happened yesterday. Now a big congratulations to Martin-Fitzwater. What an incredible superstar this guy is. He said he's gonna pull out a full heat tonight by coming back way sharper, way harder than the prejudging. And that is exactly what he did. And I have got to say a huge shout out to his coach Stefan as well, who did not panic after yesterday. So Martin took a check of 30 grand, along with that Olympiad 2025 qualification, which by the way was more important than the money, and he has put himself in a great spot for Miss Olympia next year. So Sean Carida came in 3rd, which was expected. So good to see that he has found a new coach in the form of Stefan, and in their first show together, they absolutely nailed it too, because this was a much better Sean than what we saw at the Olympia 5 weeks ago. Especially this version at the finals, that was extremely impressive. Conditioning was pretty much the same as the Olympia this year, but he was roughly 4 to 5 pounds heavier, and that is plenty of weight for a guy of his frame, for a guy of his height. Now Matthias Holbeck, he became a real star tonight by placing top 4 in this kind of lineup. Nobody had him over Horsemdi or even Andrea Presti in the predictions. In fact, most people did not even know about this guy. So this was such a great win for him because he got a comparison with Chris Bumstead, and that is gonna help him a lot in the future. So look out for this guy in the upcoming years. Now another top 5 placing for Harsandy. Definitely not the placing he was looking for, as he went 1 place down from Romania. But Harsandy really needs a back because he looked amazing overall, especially from the front in this show. So there will surely be a lot of fans out there who are gonna have cbum winning this show and who might say that cbum got robbed. But again, I have got to say, if you look at it from the open bodybuilding criteria, from that perspective, I think the judges made the right call. But do let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with this decision by the judges? And also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. And smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.